Hi friends, it's Annika. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an evening routine with you guys, but not just an evening routine. This is a very special anti-burnout evening routine. Within the past few weeks, I've really put together a routine that I feel like helps me recover, recharge, rest up for the following day. And it's a time for me to just unplug, not look at my phone, and really just take care of my mind. And it's been such an important part of me not getting burnt out, especially when you're go, go, go throughout the weekdays. I think it's easy to just like forget about yourself and just keep trying to keep going. And that always makes me feel super burnt out. Okay, so the first thing that is super important for this routine is that you have to get as far away from work as possible. What I like to do is shut my laptop and I put it far away from me and I don't open it again. I have obviously my emails and my messages on my phone in case anything urgent needs to be done or comes up. Besides that, like I'm checking out right now. Like I'm clocking out and I'm putting it away from me, and that is super important because it creates like a mental boundary for yourself. And when I was researching like why a routine actually works to prevent burnout, this is one of the things that I found. It says having structured transitions for your brain helps prevent like the mental strain that ends up causing burnout, because you're actually able to transition from like a productive mindset into like a much more self-care, relaxing, unwinding type of state. I came with the fun facts today because I have done so many evening routines, but I'm like, this needs to add value to people's lives. Like, why is this actually good for you? Why is this actually important? Your evening routine, your little sweet treat, your little fun beverage, it's actually scientifically good for you. So in the name of all of that, we're gonna have such a good time tonight and unwind. It is 5:30, literally on the dot. I'm gonna start with fun drink because I have been staring at the Coke Zeros that are on my counter all day, but I was like, when I finish work, I'll have one. So I'm gonna have one. It says to share a Coke Zero with my homie. It knew we were hanging out today. I hope you also have a fun drink while you're watching this. That is a crisp Coke Zero. The burn is good, that's how you know it's crisp. Okay, something I do every single day. As soon as I stop working, I don't know why, but it really does like just feel so therapeutic to me, is I clean a little tidy whenever I finish working. It also just helps my mind like decompress. Like it's so mindless for me in the best way. So I'm gonna clean the kitchen. Also gonna put on some lo-fi. Don't judge the mess. We have the whole little setup going on here. This is like my Pilates at home setup. I'm going to do a workout from Move with Nicole. She has a great YouTube channel. It's all like free Pilates. Her strength is insane and her workouts are really hard in the best way. So I love when a home workout can make me work, because I feel like I used to hate working out at home because I always thought that like I wasn't gonna get a good workout in, but honestly it's whatever effort you put in is like the result that you're gonna get out. So I use like little ankle weights to make it a little bit harder and choose what I want. I'm in between like switching Pilates studios, so I haven't been doing reformer Pilates because I need to sign up at like this new studio I think I'm gonna try. So today we're gonna do Pilates at home, which is gonna be really nice. And I'm just gonna do a 25-minute ab and core one. I go through phases where I'm either a morning workout person or an afternoon, like evening workout person. I'm currently in a phase where I'm loving evening workouts because right now my morning routine has been like get up pretty early and just work. And I always felt like morning workouts kind of put like an interruption in that flow. So I've been loving an evening workout and it's been really nice. This decline ab bench has been like the best thing that I've bought. I'll link it down below. And nothing is able to get my abs the way this can. And I slacked on ab workouts for like a year. Like I think 2023 was the last time I like went really hard with my core workouts, and I just like missed that. And I missed the strength I had in my core. This is really uncomfortable position to sit in. Okay, just finished my workout. I'm gonna head to the grocery store. The workout was good. It was light and I made it like really short today for the sake of the video because like filming the routine makes it take longer, which like sometimes I don't understand why. Because I'm like, if I'm just filming my actual routine, like why does it take longer? But it's like setting up shots, like getting thumbnail pictures and stuff. It just takes so long. So I am going to head to the grocery store and get a few things for dinner. I already have some stuff at home, but I need like some extra veggies. We're also out of water, so I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna look for like some healthy dessert because my snacking recently has not been great and I want to get better at it. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick grocery haul before I start making dinner and show you all what I got because I literally just ran in and out. So I've been loving these Chobani creamers, and I know I like the vanilla one, but I've heard really good things about the sweet cream flavor. So I am dying to try this with my coffee tomorrow. I got some soy sauce because I like that in my ground turkey. Bell peppers, avocados because we were out, cucumber for tomorrow, 2 bags of chips, some Annie's cinnamon rolls, and I got these little petite pots, like it's like a chocolate mousse, I think. And then I also got this Julio's hot salsa. This is my favorite. I will eat it on anything. And then some cherries for snacks. One thing I do love to do is like set the mood while I cook or like do something to make it enjoyable for me because I hate cooking. So usually I'm not the one cooking, or I make very simple lazy girl meals, which I actually think I want to make like a video like lazy girl meal ideas because I just make the most simple stuff. To make this enjoyable, I'll either like listen to a podcast, I'll put on like music or listen to music in my headphones, or I will put on a comfort show or a show that I'm binging. Right now I'm watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives because the new season just came out, so I'm gonna put that on while I cook. Here's dinner. It's super simple and I love it because it just has like everything you need. I did ground turkey and I seasoned with salt, pepper, and a little bit of soy sauce for a little bit of extra flavor, and then I sauteed some bell peppers. I don't know why, I was just craving bell peppers as my veggie side today. Rice in the rice cooker, like always. That thing saves me every single day. And then some sliced up avocado. I loved this. It's like an easy dinner. It reminds me of a meal prep kind of. I have like a very plain taste palette, so things like this are just like perfect. Okay, let's taste test this together. I haven't made turkey in a really long time, so I really hope this tastes good. Absolutely 10 out of 10. At this point, I usually start to like what I call put the house to sleep. So I start like turning off the lights, putting on like the cozy lighting, the lamps. I feel like it signals to me too that like things are shutting down. It's time to like start getting into bedtime mode. So I like to do that. Also, when I did Andrew Huberman's like daily routine, he included this, but apparently turning off like overhead lighting is really good for your brain to help you like start to get into night mode. Also, I didn't say this, but this is like no phone zone. After 9 p.m., that's like a recent rule I've set for myself, 8 or 9, depending how much I've been on my phone, but definitely after 9, I'm like no social media at all, because I will scroll until like 1 a.m. and not even be sleepy because I'm just on my phone. So I had to set that rule for myself a few weeks ago and it's actually worked out so well. I also feel way less anxious, don't think about work past this point. It's very nice. The only thing I will get on to do is like update stories if I need to post, but besides that, completely no phone and time to start putting the house to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna take a bath, but this is the craziest vibe. So beautiful. I'm gonna read, sip my peppermint tea while I do it, and just enjoy this luxury. This looks so beautiful. I lit all these candles and it's like truly candlelit. I'm obsessed. Can you see the steam coming off the cup? I cannot explain the relaxation I feel right now. It's actually perfect. And the aloe candle that's lit, I received it in PR, and it's one of those like wood wick ones where it makes noise. It's like the most soothing thing ever. These are the pieces of my routine that I feel like just truly, I just savor. Like it's so nice sitting here and soaking at the end of a long day. I wish I had like some Epsom salt bubble bath or something, but I ran out. I brought my book with me. I'm currently reading One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. I only have like 10% left of it, so I actually really want to finish it tonight. I started it a few days ago and I have been flying through books, which is really exciting. I think the video after this is going to be a reading vlog. I'm going to read one more book for that, and I'm reading new releases that came out in April and May, so I'm just excited because I have been enjoying reading so much lately. I always enjoy it, but there's times where I just like I'm so into it that I'm like flying through the books. Lost my train of thought, but these are the moments in my routine that like I just savor and look forward to so much throughout the day. When I was reading up on like evening routines and like preventing burnout, one thing it said was having many rest stops for yourself are one of like the main preventative ways to avoid burnout. And what I mean by that is like instead of taking like one major rest, because I think this is like what I used to do wrong, is I would work until the point where I needed a major rest. Like I needed days off, like I was out of commission. And sometimes that still happens to me, you know, it happens to all of us. Like we have busier times than others where you just have to go all in and you don't have time to rest. But when you are able to find like moments within your evenings and within your afternoons to recharge, it's like a pit stop every single day, allows you to go further rather than you just going like nonstop for as long as you can, pushing it for as long as you can, for as hard as you can without resting in between like properly. I don't have structured routines. I
get so burnt out so quickly because I'm constantly grasping for time that I feel like I don't have. I feel like I'm constantly grasping for rest that I feel like I don't have, because if I don't make time for it, it's not just gonna appear. Now I'm just like ranting, but I feel like school kind of pushes us into those habits of like going for as long as you can nonstop. Because for me, when I was in school, when I was a student, I had to make it through the semester. Like I had to go at their pace, and my break was the end of the semester, and I was like, just make it to that point. And by that point, like, it was my breaking point. And I feel like that trained me in a way to like work that way. And then when I entered like the real world and like not being a student anymore, I had to figure out that that wasn't actually sustainable. Like I have to take breaks in between, because I was like, where does this habit come from that I like can't stop? But I do think college for me like pushed me to think that I had to go to a breaking point, and that the only point of rest was a breaking point. Random side note, I'm just like looking at my skin and like I'm getting a zit right here, which is annoying. Also my nail broke, which is annoying. I got a comment the other day and they were like, we all know your skin doesn't actually look like that. Like, why do you have a blurring filter on your camera or on your videos? And I was like, I'm so insecure about my skin. That's actually the nicest thing you could have told me. Like, I'm literally blushing at that comment. Like, you think my skin looks blurred? I don't know, I just thought that was funny, because sometimes people, like, I'll see people leave on other creators' videos too, and I'm like, you meant that as backhanded, but honestly, took that as a compliment. There is no blurring, I don't even know how to put a blurring filter on my videos. But now it's time to like prep skin, hair, all of that. My hair is clearly very dirty. I'm gonna wash it in the morning. I'm gonna do like a fresh blowout, but overnight I'm gonna use this Xoxo Honey Gloss Ceramide hair mask. I have not used this. They just sent this to me. This is meant to be like a 5-minute mask in the shower, but it says that you can also use it overnight if you want like deep conditioning. I'm just going to kind of run it through my hair. I actually don't do hair masks very often. I'm really gonna focus it on like the ends of my hair. I got a gloss a few months ago because about a year ago, like a little bit over a year ago, I got a balayage. I really liked it. However, it did remind me why I love my natural hair so much, like my natural hair color, because I immediately missed it. I had the balayage for like 8 months probably, and then I did a few treatments over to kind of just bring it back to like my natural darker color, but it's starting to peek through again. So I'm just gonna sleep with basically like a slick back, which actually doesn't bother me like at all. What bothers me more is the heatless blowout rods. As much as I love the result, secure it in a scrunchie. Now that the hair mask is in, we're gonna do a face mask. Let's do this mask. You guys have probably seen these. It's like those overnight Korean beauty masks. And I got mine from Annika. It looks like this. If you haven't seen, people leave these sheet masks on overnight. You're like supposed to sleep with them, and then in the morning basically absorbs so much into your skin that it's just like a translucent peel that you just take off. I'm not gonna do that because I don't know how I would sleep with a face mask on. That doesn't even sound comfortable. Too, I'll probably wake up with some raging breakouts, and I just don't know how I feel about sleeping with a sheet mask on. So I'm just gonna leave mine on for like an hour probably. I'm gonna try it out because I love sheet masks, love them. And I've been on the hunt for a good one. And I like that you can leave it on like a long time. I kind of love that. So that way while I'm like watching a movie or something, like I can have it on, and then before I go to bed, I can just like put on my skincare. It's like a niacinamide collagen mask. Like that's the main ingredient. People usually use the Medicube one. I just went with Annika because I use Annika skincare sometimes. Like they're like my favorite Korean skincare brand. This serum by them, their 80% soothing ampoule, literally does wonders on my skin overnight. Skincare, like Korean beauty, is some of the only instant result skincare that I have used. Then this piece. See, like my thing is I don't know how this would stay on all night. Like I'm literally gonna smash into my pillow when I roll over, and this would just be a disgusting slimy mess all over my bed. This feels so nice. I'm gonna leave this on for like an hour probably until I go to bed. And I'm drinking spearmint tea because it's really good for your skin. And I was looking for chamomile, but I don't have any. I would say this is definitely my favorite part of the evening, when I finally get in bed and I have my books, I have my little crafts, or like whatever I want to spend the rest of my night doing. This is the time. And I usually have my pile of books. If you've been here a while, then you know this is an every night thing for me. I've got my Bible, I have my current read, and then I have my journal. And I'm gonna put on my comfort show right now, which is trash reality TV. I love it. You cannot take it away from me. But I actually have a little craft that I want to do while I watch TV. I also like to color at this point, anything mindless. Like, this is where I like to focus on what I like to call non-productive joy. Something that's gonna bring me joy that is not productive, just feels good and just makes me happy. And right now I've been dying to do this craft that I actually went and bought supplies for earlier. So I went to Hobby Lobby because I saw this thing on TikTok. I saw it like a few months ago and it's just kind of like stayed on my mind ever since then. I got these two frames because I don't know which one I want to use. I kind of want to use this one, but I feel like this size is better, so I'm just gonna see. I think I want to use this one though. And some fabric, because I've seen people do like really beautiful custom framing. I am going to use these Polaroids from this past weekend that Renee and I took. They're so stinking cute. It was at like a random bar in Austin. And honestly, random bars for some reason have the best photo booths, because I went to like a specific vintage trendy photo booth when I was in New York. Literally the ugliest pictures I've ever taken of myself. Like, they humbled me so quick. But the random photo booths you find, these are it. So basically what you do is you take your frame, and I think you just like take out, basically cover this in fabric, so when you frame it, it has like a nice cute little background. And I bought these 3 different fabrics at Hobby Lobby. I went earlier because I figured they would have like the best selection, and they had some really beautiful patterns. I picked out 3 that caught my eye that I feel like also match the style of the house. I bought this super pretty blue and white one. I love this pattern. So then I also bought like this plaid gingham baby blue one. And I think I want to put this frame, whatever I decide to put in it, in my vanity room or in my office, because vanity room and office right now kind of are giving the same vibe. I also got this one for like some deeper tones. I got this red, I guess this is gingham. I don't know. I don't know the difference between gingham and plaid. The red is really pretty, but I wish you guys were here to help me. Something about the blue is really pretty too. Ugh, but I feel like the red is like prettier, like with the vibe of the black and white photos and everything. So cute. I think it came out cute. I feel like I could honestly add some stuff to it, like stickers, or I don't even know, like just stuff, but for now I think this is cute. Like, look how adorable. I'm definitely gonna hang this. I don't know where. Also, this was like super quick and easy. Like, literally took me like 20 minutes maybe. Definitely later than my bedtime because filming just makes these things, why can't I talk? Because filming just makes these things take longer. I'm just setting my alarms really quick. I am unfortunately the person that sets so many alarms. You would not want to be sleeping next to me because I do need them all. One time when I was a young child, I slept through a fire alarm, so if that tells you anything. I hope you guys enjoyed spending the evening with me. This routine has just been like everything for me lately. Usually I would just end it off by taking some melatonin, but it's a little bit too late for this, so I'm not gonna do this right now because then I won't wake up. Also, just before I go to sleep, I always hydrate. I have a big jug of water here ready for the morning, so when I wake up I chug again. I hope you saw like some elements in this that you can incorporate into your own evening routine. It's really just a fun reminder to spend time resting in a way that feels good to you. And I want you to know that like, even though a lot of this routine is like aesthetic and like looks aesthetic and like I get the aesthetic shots, I feel like all of those parts of my routine aren't just for show. Like they really do create like such a safe environment for me to decompress in at the end of the day. Take breaks throughout the week, create time for yourself, do things you enjoy with any free time that you have, and really take care of your mind and your body. And I feel like that is the secret to anti-burnout. I hope you enjoyed spending the evening with me. My battery's flashing, which means it is my signal to go. I also really need to go to bed, but I of course loved hanging out with you. If you enjoy the vlogs, make sure to like and subscribe. If you like shorter mini vlogs, I upload those on Instagram and TikTok, so follow me over there. If you want to be besties over there, go say hi. But until next time, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all my love and all my hugs, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Also, if you have video requests, leave them down below. Bye. Mwah. Good night, guys.